Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Cal, how's it going? Oh, damn, 4 viewers off the jump. That's pretty good. Hot damn. How's everybody doing? Today we are going to be doing, I'm in the middle of doing laundry, so I will have to, like, in an hour-ish or whatever my phone tells me, go get my laundry out of the dryer, but I'm too lazy to put it up. Not that it matters, it's going to get a wrinkly anyway. Today we are going to be doing the Cellar Part 1 and the Deep Roads quest where we get Sigrun.
The whole quiet, stoic thing must get you a lot of action, huh?
I take it
give me just a second, chat. My work just asked me for something.
Oh, well.
The 22nd.
No.
Good.
Yeah, I can do that.
Too drunk at camp.
Okay, I like you, just not in that way.
Alright, hang on, give me just a second to put my work texted me at the last minute and was like, hey, would you, after we cancel your overtime, would you like to take some other overtime? And let's see, that's going to be until 1300 to 1500. Alright, there we go. Alright, I just had to get that and put it on the calendar real quick so I don't forget. It's been kind of an eventful day. Hope everybody else has been having a pretty good day. My day has been full of me running errands and stuff because, yeah. And then I realized Ash wasn't streaming today. I kind of didn't get to see much of her stream yesterday, unfortunately, because I kind of having a bad day and eventually was like, I'm just going to go to bed. Anyway, let's look at Emissary. My least favorite. Oh, wait, hang on. Are we on one? Okay, we are. Just want to make sure we're on the right difficulty. I had to go to FedEx today because someone had a package delivered to my apartment, to my address, but it wasn't for me. And that meant I'm going to FedEx. And FedEx is a little bit out of the way. But hey, I got my mail key to work. My mail key finally works. My Transit of Just form wasn't in there, which I've been waiting for a couple of days now, but whatever. Alright, letter.
Yes.
Sponsor Wyndon Howe. Injury kit. And health poultice. There we go. And I missed one? Okay. There are some hidden items and some hidden goodies and stuff here, so we gotta be careful. So why do we have a person to talk to up here? Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so we came in that way. I'm a little confused now. Lost. Oh well, getting lost is perfectly acceptable. We're adventurers. Alright, this is Mabari. Alright. Mabari seems greatly distressed. Her fur is patchy and caked with dirt and blood. Inspect the dog. You find a small scroll bound to the dog. Take the scroll. And a woman named Adria writes that she's taken refuge in lower levels of the keep.
Adria.
Adria. Okay.
She was like a mother to me. We must save her.
All right. So as you all might have noticed, the stream layout looks a little bit different. I scrunched up my color bars a little bit, and I moved stuff. Oh, yeah, that is taking up games. That is taking up screen space. That was not supposed to do that. Let me fix that real quick. Sky logo. We're just gonna yoink. There we go. And the Twitch logo is doing it too. And we're gonna move these back just a smidgen. Ah, it's so tiny. Hey, wait, how's it going? Made you get her. Nice. Very nice. Give me just a second, and I will put your text actually up visibly on screen. It's supposed to be. That looks kind of okay. I put a horizontal chat in so that way we can have YouTube chat as well, so it doesn't look like I'm talking to myself. Very nice, very nice. So congrats, dude. If I'm being honest, the Dead Trenches is one of my favorite parts, purely because not only is it like a genuine like test of how good how long you've been hold out like you can do against the Darkspawn, but also because I really dig the loot and the lore. All right, warrior statue.
Of course.
The Avars who lived here. So that's where we came in. It's probably my favorite part, just because like it's a test of how far you've come along, and some of the loot there is really good. Like the Legion of the Dead armor, the entire set is super good. I put that on Ogren usually just because thematic. All right, let's see. We got a book. Oh look, some freaks. Oh fuck you. Today we are just doing this one side quest and then a one main quest segment. Ooh, potion, lyrium potion. Alright, history of the Howe family. There's a hidden treasure around here somewhere that we gotta... Alright. Small plaque reads, Andraste was bathed in fire before the Maker's eyes. Yeah, there's some treasure here that if we learn the full history of this place, we can,
Very well.
we can get it. And then I'll do some quick bits of selling and stuff just to, you know, because our inventory's getting a little full. And then, yeah. A bunch of ghouls. Ha! Whirlwind, I'm glad that we finally got that. God damn, 5 viewers. Thank you so very much, everybody. Oh, that's Delilah's How letters. That'll go. That's a gift for Nathaniel. Some money. After that, I think if I'm streaming tomorrow, which I might be, it really just kind of depends on if Ash is playing. Although I might do a bit after her. I will tomorrow, because tomorrow's Friday. I will probably get another story segment done if I can. Story at the very least. We do some side quests. All right, these guys.
Oh, thank the Maker. Please let us out.
You're free. Run.
Quick, before more of those things come.
All right, so I think we have to have a key. Oh no, we can just unlock it. This is a really important room.
My mother always forbade us from playing in the cellars. Now
Basically, there's an entire optional boss fight sequence in this room. That we need to get a bunch of keys for. Ooh, the Trickster's Cap. All right, yeah. Okay. So the Trickster set provides less stuff to operate, but then we also have the Nimble set, which has cold and fire resistance, and it's tier 8, whereas the Trickster is also tier. I think we'll probably go with the Trickster set for Nathaniel. Probably go with the Trickster set for Nathaniel because we don't need him to be in super duper heavy armor. He's an archer. Oh, speaking of. We got some more talents, does he? Arrow time? Alright, let's see. Yeah.
Of course.
Just have him get the, have him be our archer, because he's gonna be in our main party throughout the rest of this. And I think I've decided, oh boy. Jeez. I've decided that our final party will probably be Ogren, Elf Girl, and Nathaniel. And the reason that I'm doing it that way is because I really don't care for Justice much. I like the idea of having a Spirit of Justice as your party. I just think, for one, he's a rotting corpse, and that's annoying and lame. And, two, I don't really like his personal quest. It's, oh, look, Andrew's dead. Alright, and we win. Alright, let's get to looting. How bow. Oh, sweet. I can give How his bow, and then promptly take it off him.
Is this what I think it is? It is. That's the How
Right.
crest
Oh,
burned into the wood.
I don't remember if we'll get to learn it, but his grandfather was a Grey Warden.
My grandfather's bow. Or rather, my grandfather was the last to use it. It was originally made for an ancestor during the Exalted Marches.
I'll fix up the stream layout later, just to make it all work good. But for now, we'll leave it like that. Well, it appears to be broken.
Not broken. I heard that only a How can enable the enchantment. I remember finding it before Father sent me to the Free Marches.
And I'll do whatever gifts that I can't think of that I don't know, because everybody has specific gifts in this game.
It's good to have
for
part of my
Awakening.
family's legacy again. Something to be proud of.
Alright, so, Nathaniel. Hellbow. It's Heartwood. Ancestral Heartwood. Ooh, that might actually be better. No, unfortunately not. The Sorrows of Arathon is still a better bow. It's still a better bow by a decent chunk. It's less accurate, but that's whatever. Let's go ahead and give him some other gifts too, because I know he does the... I don't know who does the potted plant or the snow globe, but I know... Okay, all the booze go... Alright, so the locksmith tools goes to him.
Oh, I've always wanted one of these.
And his Delilah's house letters.
This is nice.
That's his. Ogren gets the booze.
By my ancestors, this is a wonderful gift.
Alright, there we go. That's Ogren. And I know Anders gets the bell collar for the cat.
Ooh, for me. Ooh.
Alright, there we go. Everybody's been gifted. Which cleared out the inventory by a little bit.
Lord.
That's not my dryer, is it? Let's see, what's my dryer saying? I think I still have like several hours, or several minutes laying out on the dryer, so let's find out. Yeah, 40 minutes. Alright.
Of course.
There we go. And we'll hold off on the any of the keys until we've got them all, because there's 4 keys as you can see there, and we need to put them all in, and it'll unlock the door and finish out the fight. Alright, well, I've got that. Okay. Let's see. Endure hardship would let me stay alive longer. As well, I'm using shadows. There was a permanent bonus to melee crit. I might go with that one. I don't really like shadow form. I think it's kind of lame. I think all of these are pretty lame in all honesty. But this one right here, a permanent bonus to critical hits, isn't a bad idea. Alright, and that's the girl we came down here to save. But look, she's all goldified. What a surprise.
Oh, Adria. We have to help her. There must be some way. Adria.
Enemies ahead!
Overlook a Viridium deposit. Thanks, Anders. Thanks, Anders. A gold earring. I believe that goes to Nathaniel, but I could be wrong. Quest completed. Yep. Ring of Mastery. Huh. When paired with the Ring of Discipline, it gains a bonus to con. Interesting. Plus 10 spell power, ain't bad.
It's a little dark, isn't it?
Alright. So, we cleared out the ghouls and some of the
You
Darkspawn.
murdered a slew of Darkspawn there.
No, I didn't.
Right,
This is nothing.
Well, you hear the stories about you and the Wardens. But to see it firsthand,
It's what we do.
well, I'm impressed. Anyway, it looks like the explosives caved this section in. I brought along Master Voldrick.
So, this is how you humans ply your stonecraft. Disgraceful, that is. What, this would barely last a few centuries. I wager these passages may go far enough to
Yep.
connect to the deep roads.
Alright, we need to seal this section off.
We've my brother's bombs. But no, there's too many passages to block. This is a grave matter. If we don't shut these tunnels...
Right, which will happen if you don't, if you
Darkspawn
end the
can attack
siege.
from below again.
And Drustes blood, there are basement entrances throughout the keep. There's no way to defend against that.
Then we follow the tunnels and hope to find a single point to block off. Never you fear, lass. With the Warden's muscle and my stonecraft, we'll find a way.
Alright, let me know as soon as you clear the
We'll need
passages.
some time, but as soon as we clear it, we'll let you know.
Alright, let's go back to the
Of
keep.
course.
Alright, there we go.
My brother used to drink like you do, dwarf.
Fun fellow to have around then, your brother.
He could find his fun
I
almost
emptied out
anywhere.
my stores blasting those dark.
You're back. You need anything?
Let's see your shop. Okay, so we got some shit to sell. Gonna sell the Crow Dagger, Darkspawn Dagger. Sell Imperial Edge. I put the Halbo in storage just so that way he can't accuse me of selling it, but we're not. Okay. We're doing a little bit of fuckery with some of this. Okay, we're gonna hold on to those. Wait, hang on, the ornate leather gloves? What's that do? Oh, okay, they don't really do much. Lore Keep series, ooh, okay, I'll have to hold on to that. I'll have to look out for the rest of that. The Bear's Embrace. Blood Promise. Hold on to that. And that's the Lore Keeper's Lore Keepers. Hold on to that. Alright, oops. We're holding on to all these. And then we're selling this Acid Flask. Manual of Focus. Ah, it's a respec. Selling all of these extras. So what we'll probably do is we'll go get the Elf Girl. We'll get the Elf Girl next time. In Awakening, you can't romance anybody. However, we did romance Morgan, and we romanced Morgan in Dragon Age Origins, which will come and be a big factor in the future games. And in Dragon Age 2, we're going to be doing Meryl. Though, as said before, there will be some console command fuckery, so we can get the rivalry romance, because I do not feel like balancing that shit. The rivalry is better in my opinion because it doesn't enable her very bad habits. Alright, we have to hold on to that Flawless Ruby. Alright, so. Has he got anything special for us? Oh, he's already got a set of the clamshell plate armor? What? Yeah, I'll buy that. That's for me, baby. That's for me. Ooh, goody, goody, goody. All right, yeah, the clamshell. I think there's like the golem armor is just like slightly better, but like until then, we'll have this clamshell plate armor. Look at that. Extra defense, chance to avoid missile attacks. Yeah, it's not the golem armor. The golem armor that we can get as a result of. Alright, so we're gonna go put some stuff away,
Where
and
is
then.
he? I know he's here. Cough him up, Warden.
Do you have an appointment?
You're not gonna pull the moss over my eyes. Ogren, get your hairy ass down here.
Hang on to your beard, woman. Is this a conjugal visit? Looking for Ogren to grease the old wheel?
Don't lay a finger on me. You've done a lot of stupid things on a whim, but joining the Wardens...
This hurts to hear. Please stop talking. Please stop talking.
Hot.
We were role-playing.
I'm not listening. La la la.
I didn't sign up on a whim, alright? You kicked me out.
You were just looking for an excuse.
You kept trying to make me into something I'm not. I can't play house like you want me to. I'm only good at one thing, Fells, and it's killing.
Staying out of this.
You had a good thing in the army. They respected you.
Felsey, I finally got the old conquer on straight, and I don't belong anywhere but here.
Fine, Ogren, if that's what you want. Baby and I will just have to get by without you.
What now?
You stop looking at me like you think I'm gonna melt into a puddle of Ogren. Come on, there's Darkspawn waiting to be killed.
Uh-huh. Well, anyway, time to put this some of this stuff in the, We're gonna hold on to these two because I don't know if Sigrun's stuff is better. Let's see. Do we have any of the Lore Keeper, anything else like that? Nope. I do have the Reaper's Cudgel, though, and it's been upgraded to Volcanic, so... And we're gonna... Wait, no, hang on. Let's see here. Where's that ring? So, these are all for mages. Okay, well... Okay. And then we're gonna put the gifts in the box for now. I think Soup on a Rope is for Sigrun, but I could be wrong. So I'll put the runes on there too. Put all this up, and there we go. We're back to like minimum items. Or should I have?
Funny. Considering all the things that have been taken, it figures this would still be here.
Let me guess, your mother?
Good guess. That's her. My father hated my mother. He only
Oh,
dragged
look.
his
Wow,
painting out when
Rindenhau
my
was still a
grandmother
piece of
visited,
shit.
which was not often. I'd be paraded before her like a soldier on inspection, and she would pick over every floor while father awaited his turn.
Gross. Do you have any fond memories of your family?
That does qualify as a fond memory. I know, it's strange. I was in the Free Marches for almost 8 years. I don't have many memories of my family at all.
Nathaniel's a good
Anyway,
Hal.
Someone should take this down. I think it's staring at me. You know, I'm actually not the first Hal to be a Grey Warden.
Seems like your father didn't. You should carry the family tradition then?
Following in my grandfather's footsteps,
You know,
more like.
that bow we got
His
him?
name was Padric Hal. He joined the Order before it returned to Ferelden just after the war. Never contacted his family again. Just vanished. Now that I know about the joining, I think he died.
It's a possibility. Many good men and women die in the joining.
I know that now. Father always said he was a horrible man for abandoning the family to join a pointless cause.
But-
I grew up ashamed of my grandfather. But now I see his
See,
bravery.
I like Nathaniel.
That will take some getting used to.
The only shame was your father's.
My father often forgot that nobility has another meaning. I told you that the bow you gave me was my grandfather's, didn't I? Thank you for that. At any rate, we should probably get back to it. There are Darkspawn to kill, I'll bet. Somewhere.
Yeah, there we go.
Don't worry, I'll keep my mouth firmly shut.
All right, Anders, what do you?
Just may I point out that you're all right?
Go ahead.
You're all right. Really, when the Templars came for me, you could have decided I wasn't worth the trouble.
Nah.
I apparently am worth the trouble. Considering I'm usually a lot of trouble, I should be grateful.
Oh, you're not so much trouble.
When you recruited me, I thought I was jumping from the frying pan into the fire. But being a warden is almost tolerable. It's a pleasant stroll through the park with Darkspawn.
Indeed. Glad I can make it happen for you.
You're a giver. I'm very grateful. I thought it was worth mentioning. Thank you, Commander, for everything.
All right. So we've almost got good old Anders at his highest approval. All right, let's go ahead and talk to. Okay, Ogren's just got around. That's cool.
You are gonna pay me, right? For all that arse whipping I do for you?
The other ones, yes, and you know, you'll get a stipend if the nobles pay their dues.
Stipend. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, what's a stipend?
It's the money we pay you.
Money. Now there's a word I understand.
It's great that we pay the other wardens, but we didn't get paid for being a warden.
I get to take my frustrations out on the Darkspawn. Anyway, can I have a pony?
I'm gonna go with you're serious, aren't you?
Nah, it's okay. I know you think I'm just Bronca used to collect these little horse
He is absolutely sloshed.
when back, whoa, everything's spinning. And you're very shiny. Gonna go sit down.
It's a shame that the only time mounts were brought into Dragon Age
So what about
was Inquisition when they sucked. What about what, Ogren?
I was thinking about my plan for a grand fleet of Mabari chariots. Talked to your dog about it once. Didn't seem impressed. Thing is, the Grey Wardens could use a snazzier image. Everyone thinks we're...
I like that, the idea that he talked to the dog and the dog said, yeah, that's a shitty plan.
The ladies love them chariots.
Do they?
Oh, yes.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you.
We're gonna do Ogren's dialogue because we need a really high approval to get him. That's Commander Hey You, by the way.
Oh, you're a tricky one, but you're not getting into my head. Oh, no. You with your murmuring...
Bro's carrying the Darkspawn.
I know your plan, but it won't work. I'm on to you.
I think you're just sensing Darkspawn.
Aha! You! Trying to distract me with rational explanations. Won't be fooled. Oh.
Alright, my cosplay package is on the way. He passes out. With an ow.
Need something pummeled? Say the word.
I've got a cosplay coming in. Oh wait, hang on. We're gonna do something because I need a little extra money right now. Oh, and I want to get. Go ahead and grab that just in case. There we go. Oh, and since Sigrun will need some gear, we'll give her the. That's. Yeah, that'll do.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
We're not going to be bringing Anders around. Alright, so let's see.
You're back.
Okay, so first off, we're going to go over here. Look at that. Look at that. That's the money exploited work, baby. Chat, I'm rich. I'm the richest. Oh wait, we gotta turn in this. All right, so yeah, and since we moved around some, the castle's
You're
walls have been
back.
repaired.
You need anything?
Found an ore deposit.
This will help a great deal. Viridium.
Armor and weapons could be made with this.
Commander, if you like, we could outfit your men. It wouldn't cost you anything, but some soldiers would have to guard the miners.
You'll have your guards. My men need better
I'm
geared.
to make armor for all Amaranthine's rabble?
I love Wade.
You abuse me so, it's unconscionable.
Abuse.
Commander's orders.
Fine, I'll work. But I want a challenge one day. Something to sink.
Damn right, I'm the richest man. Well, until we get to Inquisition, and then I'm gonna be very, very, very much richer because a weird thing. So, in Dragon Age Origins and 2, it goes 100 coppers equals 1 silver, 100 silver equals 1 gold / sovereign. They did away with that system for better or worse in Dragon Age Inquisition.
That's one way of putting it.
They talked about you in the army.
So these are
Kuzlin said you wouldn't have the
So these are the walls rebuilt on the first thing, but we don't. This isn't the final bit of walls we'll have. All right, so let's see. We're going to not the Forlorn Cove, but yeah, the Knotwood Hills. Here we are. So we'll be doing this level. This level gets us to Groon. Oh, hey, an encounter.
Very well.
You shall not touch me!
I love being able to wear massive armor as a rogue.
I have beaten one. You will not win. Now you die.
Okay, and now for them. Oh, this is one of the merchants for the trade quest. There is some issues though with the. I hope I fixed it, but there are some issues where you can permanently lose your inventory.
Thank you, kind sir. Take this pouch of coins in return. But now I'm off to Vigil's Keep.
Sweet money. You know, the thing I definitely need more of. Yeah, seeing as Ander doesn't super duper matter because we won't be using him much longer. We've completed his quest and we've done.
It will be done.
Not only have we completed his quest, we also we also have his approval pretty much set to where we need it to be. Hey, look, a blighted bear. Mark of death. There we go. So here we have an interesting thing. Oh, some rash vine. Lowers your willpower temporarily because it's called Unbelievable Itchy, and it provides a. It should provide a negative to your willpower, but I guess it doesn't anymore. Note, this is what happens to filthy adulterers. I don't really know what this is all about, but I do know it's just a thing that they just kind of lynch a dude. Hang him up and everything. Alrightos, so. And we have the golden clamshell armor because it's got the volcanic ore. This will not be the armor we wear to the end, though. That'll be something else.
I fell down a flight of stairs once. They looked much like this particular set of stairs.
Uh-huh. We'll be wearing the golden clamshell armor because it's the best.
Do you have a point, mage?
Hey, I'm fond of the house. I'm also fond of the whys, the whos, and the whats.
How clever.
Oh, it's shameful how long it took me to come up with it.
Okay, that's a pretty good joke.
It will be done.
Discarded letter. All letters smeared with dirt. Okay. Quest long buried past. Final rated 3 chance. Change your enemy 3. Okay. It's a chain request. Let's go over here. Oh, Deep Stalkers. Man, I just keep getting all kinds of people following me on Twitter. I don't really get it. I don't do anything other than post, hey, I'm streaming. All right, there we go. That's we can return those guys who found this chasm for us. We can return their lucky charm. It's just a minor quest. There's not a whole lot to it other than just doing it for the fun of it. All right, there's Sigrun. Keep getting updates that my packages at customs. That's not even the. It's not even the only international package I've got coming in though. Once I've still got a couple figures on the way. Those should be here like next month. I was told to expect 3 to 4 months, and I bought it like middle of January.
Close. For a moment there, I thought I was really about to join the Legion of the Dead.
Are you all right?
I might have cracked a rib, but it's hard to be sure. Everything hurts.
Do you need help?
No, I'm fine. I just need to catch my breath. Anyway, I can't chat for long. I should probably go back, as foolish as that sounds, see if there's anything I can do.
After what just happened?
I'll be fine, but I need to figure out what the Darkspawn are doing. Scout out the place. There's something going on in Kalharal. We thought the Darkspawn were breeding an army. The Legion went to investigate, but Kalharal proved too much for us. It was
an old dwarven tig.
And now I'm the only one left.
The Darkspawn must be eradicated.
That's what we thought. Oh, we'll just run in there, eradicate the Darkspawn, and be back in time for supper.
Well, I'm actually good at that, so...
Whoops. The Darkspawn have changed. They're smart now. They destroyed the Legion. I saw them taking some of the women, and I wasn't about to stick around for that.
I'll fight with you too. I'll fight with you. Together we can avenge Legion.
Really? Did I mention Kalharal was a death trap? Why do you want to do this?
I'm a great warden.
Ah, my condolences. Let's not waste time. Kalharal awaits and
I actually like her.
To their own devices, get up to all kinds of nonsense.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
So, you come here often?
No, I've never been this close to the surface.
Well, you're welcome to come with me anytime. Anytime.
Ogren.
As you say.
The name's Ogren, by the way.
Ogren, stop talking.
Ladies pronounce it Ogren.
Ogren, stop talking. So warrior, resisting hostile spells for the increased warrior gains a book. Ooh, nice. Alright, so she's already a legionary scout, so she's basically a clone of me. That's it. You know what I'll do for Justice? I'll keep Justice around just so I can make him the crafting boy. Just so I can make Ogren the crafting boy. Okay. You are a scrapper with aggressive. There we go. Okay, so she does not get any big old set bonuses. So we're gonna go ahead and give her Gloves of Diligence, Boots of Diligence, and the Bearskin. For now. She's got the Ice Band and Ring of Resistance, so we're gonna go ahead and put on... Give her this, and Scout's Medal, 2 Dex, 10 Con, okay. 2 attributes versus 2 armor. And she really does have a broken rib. Well, let's go fix that real quick. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we're gonna see some really fucked up Darkspawn. Really fucked up Darkspawn.
Were you there when my father was killed?
Don't go digging in the dust for...
I don't know much about Kal Haral, except what the others from the Legion told me. It used to be important. A center of learning for the Smithcast. When the fortress was lost, a lot of what the Smiths had learned was lost with it. They've never built anything quite like Kal Haral since. It's Juka. He's hurt. Bad.
Sigrun?
Yes, it's me.
Mm-hmm.
Be still and try not to talk.
There must be something we can do.
No. I feel my death upon me. And it is a sweet release.
See, where
No! I have bandages. I can help.
You must listen. The brood mothers. They're breeding. I saw...
Oh boy, brood mothers, I can't wait.
You must stop them. But beware the children. They are abominations.
Yeah, the children are awful.
Darkspawn.
What?
Who knows?
What children? Whose children?
Dead.
Forgive me.
Ancestors look kindly on you, brother.
Let's go.
We have to finish what the Legion started. Those brood mothers need to be destroyed.
Agreed. Oh, you stunned me, motherfucker. I'm gonna backstab you now. Oh, I didn't put on Sigrun's weapons. Scav's Dirk and Dwarven Axe. Okay, Fang from Hurl. Let's see. Fang is pretty good, but we're gonna go with Black Blood. Actually, you know what? Nah. She can be these two daggers. She can be using two daggers. Alright, let's keep going. So this place is has a couple different approaches we can do with it. But first off, we gotta get rid of...
Now you fall. Die quickly.
Okay. Oh, Nathaniel's rolled up. Alright, so we got a little treasure over here to go grab. Because there is some good goodies in these crates and stuff. They're not just like stuff we can sell.
Very well.
Like, see these, like those, the ancient Dwarven crates? I believe that has some ancient armor that we can craft in, that I'll probably put on Sigrun. That we can craft and stuff. But first we gotta get rid of these Deep Stalkers. Yep. Ancient boots. There's like an entire armor set plus like I think a shield, a mace and a shield. All right, more Herlocks.
As you say.
So we have no healer, but we are having pretty good DPS. And I do believe we need to be looting everything because one of those ancient things is on an enemy, I believe. I could be wrong on that one. But I believe there is.
It will be done.
A whetstone. I believe that's for Sigrun. Could be wrong. I think she likes practical gifts.
The Legion got this far with no trouble. We got careless and complacent and stormed the main entrance up those stairs. It was a disaster. The Darkspawn were waiting. They turned the Tig's old defenses against us.
Why don't you use a... Oh, no, it's just because I want to have Sigrun in the party. My final party is going to be the other mage we recruits, Oghren and Nathaniel. But for right now, I want to get some Sigrun approval. Although I honestly might leave Oghren at home in favor of Sigrun. But no Anders this time. We can get by without it. The armor we have on and my build is basically invincible. Alright. Traps.
And more. Ancient dwarven ingenuity.
But yeah, we're not bringing Anders around. We're done toting him around. I like Valeria because I mean I don't really like the Dalish, but I like her. All right. Is there another way in?
Most of the old dwarven fortresses had hidden side entrances. I bet this one does too. We just need to find it.
But yeah, we are not actually. Oghren might get sidelined, but right now we've got Oghren because he has a... Oh boy, the children. These monsters. Because Oghren has a very high requirement to finish his personal quest. Oh, one of these is on me. Sigrun. Yeah, the children are the worst because every one of them can grapple you. And they're also vile, disgusting things.
Oh, did I do that?
Okay. Those vile abominations. But we do have objectively higher DPS, thanks to Anders not fucking us over by, like, casting freezing, the Cone of Cold or whatever. I'm not at all still salty about it every time it happens. Alright, let's see. We'll go over here and open this base. So help poultice. And we're gonna open that hidden switch. Which you would really only know about if you were swinging your mouse everywhere or if you were pressing tab.
Secret doors. Useful for sneaking out without the wife noticing.
Okay. Okay, Oghren. The only problem we're gonna have, and thankfully we'll have a mage in, is in the second one that we'll be doing when we go get the elf, because her quest part of it involves us losing all of our items, and that can glitch out and fuck you. But it's also just problematic because the Darkspawn will be wearing it. All right, that's the Golem Master.
I will not falter.
Alright, Golem Master is down. Just gotta get rid of the golems now.
Now you see true power.
And there are also a lot of traps up front, so
What is that? A trap? It is some kind of trap. What is that? A trap? It is some
oh, someone stepped on a pressure plate and one me. Oh, I did actually step on the pressure plate. Alright, Nathaniel will keep shooting them while I go ahead and disarm all of these. Okay. Alright, there we go. All the traps disarmed. Ooh, those golems have a lot of money. Those golems have a lot of money.
As you say.
Only a health poultice on that one. I mean, I have a lot of health poultices, but it's okay. Wait, did I? Huh. Those spikes damage you on contact. That's new. That must have been from the restored content. Interesting. What are my PC specs? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, let me tell you. I am running the AMD Ryzen Generation 9 950 X3D. I am running the AMD what's it called? XTX AMD XTX 7900 series, I believe. It was at the time about a year ago the best AMD you could get. It's got 24 gigs of VRAM. It's not as fast. It's not quite as fast as some of the newer graphics card, but it's still got a fuck ton of VRAM, so I'll take it. I'm running dual RAM, 64 gigabytes. I've got 3 hard drives, a 500 gigabytes, boot drive, a 2 terabyte drive for files and stuff. Ew. And then a 4 gigabyte NVMe or whatever you call it, terabyte for video games.
What is that? Extract. What's it?
I got this built, I didn't build it myself. I asked my dad to because I don't know how to build a computer. He does though, because he's like one of the best in the world and all that. But I had this done in, I got all my parts in about April or March and April. Windows. I had no doubt this would work with the SteamOS, but because I know for a fact all of my VTubing stuff works with Windows. In addition to the software I use to design my current model, custom made, I went with Windows. I got all my parts right before there was the big shortage of RAM. There was already a shortage of video cards, but AMD isn't really big in the AI space as far as I know. Yes. So it wasn't quite as big of a deal. It wasn't quite as big of a deal. And so I was able to get that. And that was a recommendation from a friend that I went with this graphics card instead of a different one. It does come pre-overclocked, but it doesn't really do a whole lot. I've got it always set to be maximum cool, and I don't really do anything that's super intensive.
Of course.
That said, I do. This is a liquid cool system. And I'm running 1,000 power one of them gold multi-modular power watt thingy with doodads. And for my case, it's I think it's an Antec or something. Let me see what it's called. Yeah, it's an Antec tower case. So it's designed for maximum airflow. All that my microphone is that Yeti that everyone buys for like the $100, along with scrolls. Is that Yeti that everybody buys? And I've got a Logi C22 something for my webcam. If I'm being honest, I wouldn't have minded the NVIDIA, the newest NVIDIA 550 series. It's just overall it wasn't in the cards, and I'm really happy with my video card. It's got a lot of VRAM and it plays nicely with everything. Yeah, I saved up a lot of money. I worked a lot of overtime and saved a lot of money. I'll be right back. I will finish this story, but I gotta go get my laundry out of the wash. So we're gonna go ahead and just. Alright, I'm back. Had to get my laundry. Tomorrow I'll do some more laundry, just today I need to do the one. Oh, okay. So, I'm gonna put my phone on vibrate now that I don't need to be here and stuff. I all told it ran me about $3,000 to get this computer. I didn't have $3,000 at the time. So what I did is I worked a lot of overtime. Ramping down those stairs real fast.
Is this what they mean?
Also, real quick about the story here. So basically, this place was going to be overwhelmed with Darkspawn, and some of the nobles were like, hey, we should let these castless fight and cover a retreat. And a lot of the castless were like, nah, fuck this, and left. But a good chunk of them stayed and fought. Anyway, so there's a micro center in Denver, for those of you who are unaware.
Everyone's gone.
There's a micro center here in Denver, and micro center partners with Wells Fargo, to where if you qualify, you can take out a credit card, right? And it's just for those purchases, and you're given two options. You can get 2% cash back on your purchase. Not a good idea. Don't do the 2% cash back. Or you can get 6 months of no interest. That's the one you want to take if you're building a computer. Because the 6 months of no interest is crazy. So I paid it off in 6 months, and bada bing, bada boom, I had an entirely new computer. The point of building such a high-end computer, though, wasn't just because I wanted to do more VTubing, even though, like, next month my life ended and I deleted that previous account. And, let's see, yep, no, can take this. But also because I wanted it to last for 10 years. I wanted my new computer to last me at least 10 years. I gotten about that much use out of my previous computer. Not entirely quite as much. If I'm being honest, my previous two, it had the same case, but I accidentally bricked my computer. I had one in one case it was a really nice case from 2012 to 2018. But I accidentally bricked it trying to get Phantasy Star 2 working on it. Go figure. And it was made. It had one stick of RAM. My dad built it to be not a super high-end PC, but still a decent enough to play some games. In 2012, it had one stick of RAM, and then it later got an upgrade. It was running integrated graphics, I think, but it got upgraded to an NVIDIA 950. So not even like the 10 series. And that lasted me a lot longer than it should have. It was really punching up above its weight class. It had an AMD processor. Because it was I remember my dad specifically got that. I've always been an AMD user. And then after I bricked that, my dad decided, he's like, hey, this was like right before COVID hit. Like I said, like 2018. So like again, right before, like it was like the end of the year, so right before 19 and all that. My dad was like, hey, you've been helping out around the house a lot. And to be fair, I was kind of single-handedly carrying the house at the time. My home life is, my home life historically has not been very good. Nothing against my parents they made mistakes, but that is what it is. It is what it is, but anyway. I was really pulling my weight and helping out and go above and beyond. I was driving like my entire family everywhere. I was paying rent. all while going to school. So yeah, I was doing a lot. My dad's like, you know what? Here you go. And so he got me a it didn't have a graphics card, but it did have new sticks of RAM, and it did have integrated graphics. It was one of the experimental Ryzens that did really decent integrated graphics, which was pretty cool. It had some issues. It had quite a few issues, but it was still more powerful, and it was still, hey, I had a computer again. And that's where I learned a little bit about what I would use to build my current PC.
Those bastards left us behind, and he wants us to fight to defend their escape.
You're going to die anyway.
You're full of slod, Duster.
But,
I'm going to try to make it to the surface. You in?
No. I'm going to do something right for once.
But which I then want to use to in the idea for multiple boot drives and stuff, because I had a 1 terabyte hard drive. What I did with that computer though, because eventually I bought a laptop in 21, and at the end of 21, because I had my first full-time job, and I got my first few big paychecks, and I was like, you know what, I want to buy a gaming laptop so I can bring my laptop to work. Nobody's gonna care. And of course, nobody did fucking care. I streamed from work at that place. Alright, yeah.
You're going to die anyway.
Oh, here we go. Just.
Yes.
Since and then when I moved, I brought the computer with me, but I wasn't really using it because it wasn't strong enough to stream or do any VTubing, and it wasn't quite as powerful as the gaming laptop. So I thought long and hard about what I want to do with it. At first, I was going to send it to my youngest daughter over in Latvia, but mailing that proved it was going to cost me $2,000. It was going to cost me $2,000 just to mail her a computer, and so I said, no, not doing that. In the end, what I did is I looked into it a lot, and I found a charity that I could donate it to. That it would help go to a kid in need, because kids need computers to do homework and shit now, right? So I studied I did a lot of studying and a lot of looking around, and I was like, okay, this is what I want to do with my computer, and I'll probably do that with my laptop in a little bit too. I have to peel off the stickers, or I could leave them on and just let them peel them off. That'd be acceptable too. That would probably be acceptable too. But
Darkspawn, beware!
but I donated to that and used that as a tax write-off for about $500. But yeah. I decided that would be better than selling it. I tried to sell it, and then I was like, you know what, nah. Like, nah, especially because there were people who were, like, demanding, like, I had one guy straight up on Facebook Marketplace ask, hey, it doesn't have NVIDIA, it's not the fullest spec, could you lower the price from 200 to 100? I'm like, nah. But I was like, I decided it would be better overall just to donate it, because, yeah. And I already used it as a tax write-off, which was pretty handy. But that's not, like, why I did it. And like I said, I'm probably going to look into doing that again for my laptop. I need to scrub. I need to wipe the laptop itself first, though. Wipe it and then peel off some of the stickers. I mean, the only stickers I have on there is I've got some for various causes. One of them's I think one's a BLM sticker on the outside, and then one of them's got all the various queer flags. And then I think after that it's just some goofy face stickers. And I know eventually I'll donate this one that I'm using when it comes time to it.
Rush the attack!
Alright.
Go!
Alright, another one of these talking darkspawn.
Is mine.
And honestly, if you can donate your computer instead of throwing it away, you really
What did
should.
you fight, Sigrun? The Legion of the Dead trains its people well.
Not only does it reduce weight, it significantly reduces waste. Just donate to like a kid. It's a tax write-off, and it's like seriously, like a kid. Not all families can afford computers, and I was exceptionally fortunate. I am under no illusions that I am not a very fortunate individual. You're all sarcophagus.
More foes approach.
That is a very big golem. Given that my dad has been fiddling with computers since before I was born, since like the 80s. He's always had employment. He's always had. So I've been very fortunate. And hell, the school I went to issued these. They're not great, but they could play some games if you knew what you're doing. I never figured out how to make the Steam install thing work, but you can install actual. You can install like actual like Steam games and other things. I know one of my high school buddies went to Fortune's H-board, a lot on those goddamn school laptops. Government issued, Department of Defense.
Yes.
But yeah, not all schools have that, and that's a frustrating thing to think about. When you think about like not all schools require computers, but not all schools already have the resources just to issue just even bare minimum computers.
Yes.
Me, I work in television. My father works in IT. I work in television. I'm what's called a master control operator. My full duties include making sure playlists work right, QCing on air feeds at all times, making sure commercials air, and ensuring content is loaded into playlists. I also deal with special reports. An example for a special report, let's see. The one I remember walking into that stands out more than even the invasion of Iran was I walked into work and we were in special report coverage for 4 hours because Trump kidnapped Moderno. That was a good time to walk into work and be like, oh, okay, we're doing this, huh? But special reports are usually very stressful. I also make sure that commercials are. I also make sure commercials, like I mentioned, commercials run. I also manually roll them for sports events. The organization I work for always gets the Olympics every time. So I both summer and winter. So we just got done with the Winter Olympics. And now we're going into the World Cup because my organization, they essentially bid. So Super Bowl and World Cup bounce around between ABC, CBS, NBC, and Fox, right? My organization bid away future rights to the Super Bowl and the World Cup in exchange for getting the World Cup this year. One of the sides we organize, we always have the World Cup because, duh. But the English-speaking side is different. All right, let's go over this way first. Let's go over north first. The English-speaking side is different. That one, I believe, a couple years ago it was Fox. I don't remember who had it the year. I know I was running it. Fox last time. Because that was 22, and I was a local hub, which does, instead of me working for one organization directly, I had managed a bunch of channels, a bunch of different channels. But my organization bid to get the Super Bowl, and since we already had the Olympics and the World Cup in English. We are because the trend in television is actually going towards sports. The television trend is going towards I'm particularly cable television, but the cable side of it. But because streaming is doing what streaming does, and that's I'm not really keen on streaming doing what streaming does, because television is just when it's not doing a whole bunch of bullshit. Television, like on the radio waves, on the airwaves, that shit. Satellite television's like kind of free. Cable television's a little bit more, but it's not the bullshit that we got. Oh, okay, we're saving the game. Okay, this is the right way to be going, which means we don't want to go this way. I'm just anti-streaming because television is a lot freer in a lot of ways in comparison to streaming, which is now charging you money and then still having ads, and that's scummy. But that was always the plan for television for streaming services. That was because advertising is indefinitely more profitable. advertising is significantly more profitable than any single subscription will ever be. Everybody in America could be subscribed to Netflix, and Netflix would still make more money from ads. Because, like, I manage, like, one of the local markets I manage sometimes, it depends on where I'm assigned, can generate in a single shift for me over $100,000. One of them generates over $1 million in a single show. I don't see any of that profit, but you know, whatever. So yeah. What was I saying again?
No! Of course.
I get caught up in some of it, but alright, there we go.
Who were born castless.
But anyway. Sports. So to combat streaming, all the networks that still do cable and satellite broadcasts are doubling and tripling down on sports. Baseball is a big one. Baseball has been a big one that people have been bidding for. Ohtani, I'm pretty pronouncing it right. The Dodgers star player and one of the best baseball players ever. He has done wonders for people's interest in the game. Ben Garagura sang for the Dodgers and made them win. I have strong feelings about that. As someone who works for a baseball stadium doing camera work, I have very strong feelings about that, but whatever.
As you say.
Alright, so we got the breastplates. Alright, spell intelligence, and we got the greaves. When paired with the shield Partha, gains advantage to damage registration. Okay. We're still missing some though.
Very well.
We're still missing the Herald set. But yeah, I used to work in as a camera operator for a local AAA and then rookie league baseball team. And that was a fun time. That's how I actually got my first TV job. But yeah, so broadcast television is doubling down on sports, which is why my organization is so happy that we've got the World Cup. My issue with the World Cup, though, is that means management's going to be on my ass for no reason other than because they can. It starts on June 11th and ends July 19th. I'm going to be so freaking done by the time we're all said and done. I'm gonna be, which is why I've got a vacation requested for August. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna email my manager tomorrow and be like, hey, I put a request in for August because for a post World Cup vacation. Can you approve that, please? Because I don't think it's and they're gonna tell me it's too far out because Benjamin always does.
Monsters, please.
Oh shit! It was approved.
Let me out. I couldn't.
Hot damn!
A minute with these creatures.
Are you all right?
Yes, I haven't been injured or infected with the darkspawn corruption.
My vacation was approved. Let's go.
Why haven't they killed you then? And what are you doing here in the first place?
I overheard Colbert talking about the chasm, and I thought I'd sneak in past the darkspawn to see if there was any treasure. Well,
my vacation was approved. Yeah.
In this place before the darkspawn caught me.
You thief! What you have belongs to the dwarven people.
Really? Are we sure?
Here to defend it. It's not stealing if they've abandoned it.
Real.
You can have it if you let me out. I don't want it anymore. It's caused nothing but trouble.
Alright, what'd you find anyway?
I'm not sure, but it looks valuable. I've got a nose for these things, trust me. Come on, all I want is to get out of here.
Sounds like a deal.
Thank you. My life is worth more than this. Take the blasted thing.
Good, you're free and trying to get killed.
Thank you.
They almost never recruit vacation. So my organization lets me bank 15 days of PTO. But we never get that because it's one per person per shift, and we're a 24/7 operation. Alright, let's see, what did I get? Pure iron, stone marker. Huh. I know that's not it. Did he give me a ring? Oh yeah, the girdle. Okay.
This anvil must be pretty old. They make them differently these days. Bronco once explained it to me, but I'll be a nug's uncle if I remember what she said.
The next time, this will probably be the last vacation I go on. Are you alright?
Yeah, the thing just reminded me of Bronco.
The next vacation I'll go on after this will probably be whenever my best friend gets married and I go to France.
I know it, but sometimes I sod it.
I understand.
Look at me whimpering like a wet box of kittens.
Oh, you must live in a good place.
Yes.
You must live in a good place. I only have I only get my 15, and it's 1.5 per month, and then I get 7 personal holidays. But I'll be going over to France to be with my best friend when she gets married to my other good friend. It's just gonna take a while though because oh boy, nastiness coming up. Because their whole process is taking a while. But once I know it, this stuff is so vile and gross. Once I know it, I'm gonna put in the request, email my manager, and tell him, hey, I need these days off. And and I'm gonna tell him, hey, I need these days off. I absolutely have to have these days off. My best friend is getting married in France, and I'm gonna go be with her. If you can't give me these days off, that's cool. I'll see who I can shift swap with. And if they don't let me shift swap, I'm gonna tell them, well, that's too bad. I have to. All right. So this is a
Very well.
very simple puzzle. Very simple puzzle.
Of course.
That's red.
It will be done.
Let's see the hurls. When Goblins and Greaves and Helm. Okay. Sarcophagus. Let's see what we got here. Alright, we got the gauntlets. Where's the helm? And air splitter, we're probably gonna put that on. Okay, then that leaves Fang. No, we'll leave Fang. We'll leave that as is. But yeah, that's my best friend. I've known her since, oh wow, 2018, 2019. I've only got 3 best friends. One from middle school, one from high school, and her. And it's a miracle I'm even able to keep in touch with any of them. Yeah, these things are absolutely disgusting. They're called the Children. They're the corrupted Darkspawn from the mother. A corrupted brood mother. We'll get to see her after when we get done with this. But right now, this is what's called the Darkspawn Civil War. Thank you for getting it off me.
This will not end well for you.
Although, after my friend gets married, that's probably when I'll actually starting seriously pursuing my nursing degree. I want out of television. I have served on the front lines for what? A whole presidential election, 2 Olympics, 2 Summer Olympics, 2 Winter Olympics. I have done my time. My position as an MCO, we have a very high turnover rate for this particular position because it's, well, yeah, it's a bit of a burnout to watch the news all day and stuff. But storeroom.
Very well.
Helm of Earl's Defense. Let's go. So we have this. Where's the sword for it? Kalak, which does extra backstab damage and generate. Okay, and then we've got Partha, which is a very good. That's a very good one. Holy cow! If I was doing if you're playing on this on console, you can actually do some stuff with console commands to multi-class, and that would be really cool with this. But all right, so let's see. 4 con, 6 defense, extra spell resistance, and extra mental resistance. Extra strength, extra critical chance, extra armor pin. Fire resistance, minus 10%. Minus 10% fatigue is crazy. Okay, well I see. And then 6 con. Also, it also has an additional modifier on the... Yeah, it has an additional modifier there. Damn. Alright, well. But yeah, after that, that's because I'll renew my basic life support certification, my CPR and,
Yes.
my CPR and my ventilator, cert. But I'll probably honestly start really working towards becoming a nurse, after my friends get married, so that way that's the only aside from one other thing of getting my daughter to visit over here, that'll be the last like big expenditure. Wait, hang on. Tomb. Oh, okay, I see. I think. That'll be my last big expenditure, and then I can just really heavily focus on becoming a nurse. Which is weird, I know it. Like I'm going from a job that has a very high turnover and burnout rate to another job that has another very high return and burnout rate. The difference is, I think I would be really happy as a nurse, minus people dying, because this current job doesn't provide it as much, but I really fuck with high intensive no fuck up atmospheres, and although that is kind of the case here, it's not as high as I would like it.
Darkspawn, beware! There is no hope for you now.
I knew I should have done something. Oh, okay. Hey, Nathaniel.
I'll get on.
Are you fucking kidding me? One of them knocks me down, then another one knocks me down. The other thing is that as a nerd, so as a master control operator, especially one working for my organization, I theoretically could get a job in any country doing what I do. Doing what I do, I could get a job anywhere in the world. But there's not quite as much demand for MCOs. At most, I could go work in the UK for the BBC. Great, thanks guys. But as a nurse, I could go to Canada or Ireland, and I could also maybe get to France if I learned French, and France would be like my ideal. I would love to live in France. There was a girl I was interested in who lives in France, but she's made it clear she's not even interested in making friends with anybody, so... And...
Clumsy!
Okay.
This will not end well for you.
I mean, we're leveling up a lot, and I'm just not doing anything about it. You know, remember when I emptied out my inventory before we came here? Remember that? That was a good time. Oh, yes, actually. I used to live in Europe. I lived in Germany, and only Germany. I lived in Heidelberg and then Stuttgart. From when I was 10 to 12 for Heidelberg, and, alright, so let's see, that's the hills. 10 to 12 for Heidelberg, and then, 12 to 18 for Stuttgart. I lived off base, but I was, military brat, more or less. But that's not why I want to live in Europe. I just want to live in Europe because I am, by European standards, I'm probably not quite as left, but by American standards, I'm far left extremist. I love the French government and how they handle things. I love how the people handle their government. I like queer rights in Europe, especially in France and Ireland. Yeah, I used to live in Europe. I've been with the exception of Spain. With the exception of Spain, and I really would have loved to go to Barcelona, but that just wasn't in the cards. That is a very big golem. With the exception of, yeah, Spain. Oh, yeah, cutscene stuff.
The architect sends many, but does not come himself. He is a coward. I will kill you, and he will know that he has failed to destroy the Lost. He will know that the mother will.
I like this guy's armor. Jeez. Excessive much?
Who comes now? I can feel you, but you are no Darkspawn. What trickery is he planning? You will die, as all who serve the architect.
I'm not the architect, though.
The mother demands it.
Alright, there we go. Alright, so we kill the Lost, and then we can take down the Inferno Golem. Alright, he's got... Just a second here. But yeah, I visited, we did a road trip one spring break. Oh. Well, that was bad. I didn't think that one through very much. Oh, hey look, I got another spec point. I'll take the one with extra con. Yeah. Okay. 7 partially restored. See, Heartseeker. Oh, I need more decks? Oh, okay. I did a road trip all over Italy, did a road trip all over the UK and surrounding areas. But yeah, I've been to Europe. I've been to Europe. It is. I've not been to most of Western Europe. Did a little bit of I think it was Czechoslovakia. I was a lot younger. I know it was I was like 13 or 14, but I really don't remember much of the Western Europe part or Eastern Europe part. A lot of Western, not a whole lot of Eastern. I remember Budapest. Budapest is probably my favorite city I've ever been to. All right, so I need more dexterity, and I'm going to go ahead and work on this one so we can get Heartseeker or weak points. Okay. Oh, cool. Very nice, very nice. I've never been to Romania. Yes. Vlad Tepes III. A bizarre little fact about me. I didn't know anything about that until I played Fate Extra. Like when I was in like middle school. Everyone was like, oh, okay, I never heard of Vlad or anything. I just knew Dracula was a vampire. Let's see. see. Okay, there we go. And Ogren. Ogren, you need more dex, my man. Okay. And Sigrun. I'm going to give her more willpower. And the reason for that is I want her to... Yeah, Strength of Stone. Okay. There you go. Oh, that's also where Fate Apocrypha takes place, isn't it? Yeah, Romania. Yeah, I would love to become a citizen of the EU, though. That is the ideal for me, for someone who is exceptionally dissatisfied with my government and has been pretty much since I started paying attention in 2016.
We will strike Please.
Let's see here. Yeah, my first election to vote in was 2016. It's been a dog shit time, dude. I have been dissatisfied. Like the second I started paying attention, I was like, oh, I am exceptionally dissatisfied. Bro I am on fire, but because I have that one ability, I'm just immune. Alright. Oh, hey. So while I was basically single-handedly taking on that, these guys... The rest of the squad was, Alright, Staff for the Lost, tier 9. Oh my god, that's so good. A flawless ruby and a flawless diamond. Hold on to both of those.
Alright. Must have been protecting the brood mothers.
Infernal Golem Shell. That'll make the best armor in the game. But yeah, I'm like really dissatisfied with the American government. Like, it's almost funny if it wasn't something I'm living through. And I'm not as affected by it as some people I know. Like my sister, right? She's trans. I can just pretend to be a guy, even if it's not really the truth. But for my sister, that's not really something she can do. Fortunately, I live in a state where things are a lot more progressive, but also it's still America, so it's still kind of shite. I have no protection. I have like no protections as a worker. Alright, so for this, all we gotta do is we gotta run around and just... Because the brood mothers are all down there.
As you say.
Funny how that keeps happening.
We just gotta cut another these chains and it'll destroy the lyrium well. I don't know if lyrium wells are ever explained. I'll have to look into that. Alright, brood mother's dead.
We did it. If the rest of the Legion were alive, I know they would honor you in some way.
You're welcome.
What's curious is that we seem to be caught between two factions of Darkspawn. I've never heard of such a thing. The Darkspawn are by nature vicious, and they have always fought amongst each other. But for there to be two organized factions, this is something else.
Yep. I noticed that too. It worries me.
Good. It's not just me then. Something has changed in the Darkspawn, and I don't think I like it. Well, it's something to ponder. Especially when you need to...
Also, she has like significantly better gear than when she first joined us. What will you do now?
Oh, I'll probably disappear into the bowels of the deep roads, never to be seen again. One good thing about the deep roads is that you never run out of Darkspawn to fight.
Perhaps you would consider coming with me?
Go? With you? But that would go against my vow, and my plan to disappear into the deep, unmourned, and forgotten.
I'm looking for Grey Wardens. Join us.
Be a Grey Warden? Is that allowed? Can you be both part of the Legion and a Grey Warden?
You'll still fight Darkspawn and die doing so.
And I'd be more effective at killing the Darkspawn, won't I? Ha! How does one say no to this? I will follow you. You seem an all-right sort, and I'll be better off with you at my back than alone. Let's go then. The Darkspawn await.
Alright, Ogren approves, of course. Ogren approves more than she does, because of course he does. He's horny. Alright, so, we're gonna go get Sigurd to join, and we're gonna go see if we can't talk to Ogren, and then I'll go do some inventory management. Oh, wait, actually, a couple things. I want to do these before I want to do this stuff right before we call it a day. Alright, here's the mother.
Cal Herol, lost! The lost is lost!
This is so gross.
Lost!
Mother, be calm.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Once
I don't know if I put the tags on. I probably should, but all places are for equipped people because yeah, people shouldn't be hated for being who they are, who they love. Well, as long as it's like legal stuff, like the kid. I'm gonna shut up now. But yeah, nah. I think my sister is a lesbian. I don't actually know it. I don't really care.
And now he takes away Cal Herol.
Oh wait. Question for you then. Are you romancing Zevran then? Because Zevran is a good one.
The father feared.
Wait, that's a stupid question. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm putting my foot in my mouth faster than the more I talk.
Still has her trick.
Mostly because I'm trying not to look at that thing on screen.
But what will the mother do?
Do? I will laugh.
I hate this thing so much. Oh, okay. Alistair's a fun romance. Also, Alistair's just good in general, so... Alright, so we have a couple of quests.
Warden, I did warn you about the stone in these parts. Human masons will use whatever's at hand, but for proper walls, you need proper stone.
Obvious. I have a feeling I'm not going to like
The
this.
nearest quarry has some miserable slate nonsense. I need proper granite. The darker the better. I don't suppose, you know, in your travels...
If I find this granite, will this be the end of it?
Aye, certainly. Well, probably certainly.
I haven't crushed understanding. I'll keep an eye on it.
Don't tarry too long. Got a wall to rebuild.
Right, which is what we're going to get done next. But we have a couple of things over here to do overall. Alright, so, hello you?
Do you remember me? The merchant from the road? I've made a deal with your Mistress Wolsey to provide some new stock.
Dalish is a fun one because of how it ties into... Not only do you get to fight Darkspawn, but it ties into the greater series as a whole. What happens in the Dalish origin has greater repercussions on Dragon
You
Age.
arranged for quite the welcome for us, didn't you, Commander? Not that I mind. Gave me a chance to do some proper testing.
You're the one who blew up the Darkspawn, right?
Oh, kind of you to notice. That was my work. The name is Dworkin Glavenok. Some call me Dworkin the Mad. That don't ruffle my beard, though. You have to be a little mad in my line of research.
Did you make these explosives?
I developed these particular formulations.
Right. Setting up the Kunari, having Gatlock.
Just gets in my craw. Sullen, ashen-skinned giants shouldn't be allowed to outsmart dwarves. So, I've been conducting experiments on lyrium sand and other volatile ingredients.
Is there any way I can help?
If you got a mind to, aye. We used up all the explosives on those Darkspawn. I can make more, but I'm out of lyrium sand. Lyrium dust is all over the place, but that's too fine. Dust's good for fuses, but not the boom.
It's
I'm looking for.
so
With real lyrium
I don't
sand, I can set the
know how
lights to work.
canonicity works, But for one of the default world states for Dragon Age 2, it is that is correct. It is one of the if you do one of the default states instead of importing your own for Dragon Age 2. The Day of the Shelf is the Martyr, I believe, the Martyr ending. Here, look, I found some lyrium sand.
Wonderful. We can start making more explosives. Warden, before you let my brother blow himself to little bitsies, tell him to be careful.
Don't listen to Voldrick. I know what I'm about.
And how many apprentices have you lost? 3? No, 4?
We'll know the risks. If we succeed, our names will go down in history.
Push yourselves hard. We need those explosives.
Commander. Thanks for your help. Please, take these.
So we get some
Use them to
explosives.
give those beasties
But we're not done.
before.
Alright, we also have...
Oh, you're back to visit old Dwarf?
Found this tablet in Carol. Could you take a look?
Aye, Commander. Voldrick, come over here. Well, I'll be.
We need to send this home, brother. Orzammar must know how the Castless of Kal Harol acquitted themselves in their final hours.
Really though, any of the origins are all the origins technically happen. It's just Duncan is there to save you. But they're all valid. My favorite is the City Elf, followed up by the Dwarven Noble. But that's just because of the pure amount of roleplay options you get.
You're back. You need anything?
Or deposit.
Oh, this will help a great deal. This is iron. Very high quality.
Armor and weapons could be made with this. I'll just get to it then. No one appreciates.
And there's, I think, 1 or 2 more.
You're back.
See your shop. See, he should have another clamshell armor as a result. Nope. All right. Well, I guess he's not gonna do that. All right. Hey.
Psst. Psst. Warden.
What? You want to talk to me?
Horen is content to let me craft away in obscurity under dreadful conditions. Never a care for the art of crafting. But you're not so dreadfully common.
I certainly appreciate fine weapons and armor.
Exactly. I want to make wondrous things. Things a dwarf and craftsman would appreciate. If you come across any fantastical materials, could you perhaps visit old Wade?
Wade, what are you about?
Oh, nothing. Nothing. Remember, fantastical materials.
Fantastical materials. So, Master's Work.
Yes, Commander?
I found this golem shell in Kal Harol.
I simply must do something with this. So unique, so rare. Yes, a breastplate. Here, take this. These are a few knickknacks I need to begin my work. Find them soon. I simply cannot wait.
Alright, so here we go. Working materials for working with golem shell, right? So we have... Alright, so we have golem shell's lyrium potion, master lyrium potion. You want to go back? Pure iron, and ground blows. Okay. Do I know how to make? Let's see. I'll get Anders to be the crafting boy.
Not sure I.
Seneschal Verrill has been looking.
Any messages for me, Northland? Okay.
Yes.
All right, so we got a day in court, but we're not going to do that yet.
Hey, Commander.
Oh, okay.
To talk.
Of course, Ogren.
Dreams. You get them? This is a Grey Warden thing, huh? Why didn't anyone tell me?
Yeah, I love them so much because yeah, you get so much roleplay options and you can be evil. I never do the evilest thing in the City Elf, but I appreciate that it's there. And for me, just Baldur's Gate 3 lets you be a downright bastard as well. And to me, the mark of a great role-playing game is the option to be just the most heartless, evil son of a bitch. Even if most players never take it. Because on the off chance a player's feeling in the mood to, or there's someone who really does want to do an evil run on their first go, it was there. And Alright, I apologize. Should have warned you.
In my dream, I saw one of those bloated, vomit-smeared brood mothers.
Right, dwarves don't normally dream.
His face. You remember Hespith, don't you? Bronca was there and whispered, "It's time." And Hespith screamed and 1,000 darkspawn burst from her.
Ew.
And the darkspawn surrounded me and started talking, asking me if I would like lemon in my tea. And could I please teach them to read and write? And one of them kept repeating,
I do like the idea that dwarves get to dream as a result of becoming Grey Wardens. I think you got too much on your mind.
Usually they accuse me of the opposite. Thanks for listening, Commander.
All right, so we're gonna make Anders our crafting bitch now that we're done doing stuff with. All right, so we have some new stuff here. Endurance room tracing. Starting walking stick. Okay. Well, all right. What is okay? What do you want, Anders? I'm basically done with you, man.
So what would you do if you didn't have to be a Grey Warden?
I'd leave. There's plenty to do elsewhere.
That's what I thought. I've never liked the idea of being trapped somewhere,
All right.
to be honest.
Then we'll see if we can't get the... I think we have the Master Lyrium Potion recipe.
Attempt. You'd think they'd have given me credit for trying.
How is it they just didn't execute you?
You know the Chantry. They don't believe in executions. If you die, they can't torment you.
Valid.
They can't make you tranquil once you've passed your harrowing.
Not true.
I wager they regret that rule.
Bullshit, not true. We see that being in Dragon Age 2.
Tower? My cat.
It's your little kitty, do you?
Oh, ho, 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 you're funny. For a tainted Grey Warden fated to die fighting the Darkspawn and all. There were days when that stupid cat was the only person I saw. Except for it not being a person. Still, I liked him. Poor Mr. Wiggums.
Why poor Mr. Wiggums?
He became possessed by a rage demon, but he did take out 3 Templars.
What?
I was never more proud. A toast to Mr. Wiggums, then. May he forever eat mice in the Fade.
You are a strange individual. Alright, so... let's go over here.
Yes. Yes.
Alright, so we just need to get Anders that Tome of Focus so he can be our crafting bitch.
Oh, you're back to visit old Dworkin?
Alright.
Dust's good for fuses.
Alright, let's see. I need to talk to Heron, I think? Alright. Anders. Congratulations. Well, he's the crafting bitch now, so... Anders, make me a potion. Alright, let's see. It's gonna be a Master Lyrium Potion. Alright, let's see. Potent Lyrium Potion. Lesser Lyrium Potion. I don't have the Master Lyrium Potion. Oh my god, these are... Okay, well, hang on real quick. If I get ambushed, I get ambushed. I'll go do this on the side on my own. I gotta get ready to eat, make some dinner and stuff. Cause well, actually I don't have to make dinner. I just really want to make some curry. So yeah, I'll be doing some of this shit on the side. I will catch there we go. I'll catch everybody later. I really gotta fix the size of that. There we go. For now, that'll do. Anyway, thank you everybody for stopping by. This was a wonderful time. I will probably be streaming tomorrow if after Madebot Ash streams. If she doesn't stream, then I'll be doing it probably around the time I normally do. Until then, take care. Drink water. Eat. Make sure you eat. And yeah, call your family. Tell you you love them. Bye.